Hey guys, welcome back to Comic Talk. Today, gonna be talking about Batman vs. Superman, doing a series since the DC Extended Universe ending. I'm re-reviewing every single DC Extended Universe movie. I just did Man of Steel. Now I'm doing the second movie in the series, Batman vs. Superman. And let me tell you, I was so excited when this came out. I watched every single 7 different trailers for this movie. 7 different trailers. You heard me right. And I watched every single one. I guess it was my fault for watching every single 7 trailers, but I was just so hyped. Batman was in this movie. Superman was in this movie. Wonder Woman was in this movie. And this was like a dream of mine of seeing, ever since I'm watching the Justice League and Justice League Unlimited, I want to see all these characters on the big screen interacting with each other. So I'm like, of course I'm going to watch every single 7 trailers of this movie. And it just showed everything in this movie. There was nothing that was left out of the trailers. I would have loved to, being surprised that Wonder Woman was in this movie. I would have loved to have been surprised that Doomsday was in this movie. And man, oh man, going into this movie, I really wanted to love this movie. I was just pulling for so hard to love this movie, and it was just convoluted with so many different stuff. It had like 4 or 5 different storylines of the death of Superman, the Dark Knight Returns, a mini Justice League movie, Batman versus Superman, Lex Luthor, kind of pulling the strings, and Lex Luthor, Doomsday. I'm like, and an introduction to the Justice League of the cameos in the movie. Okay, so let's talk about some of the stuff. Again, I think it was just having too much stuff in this movie. Wanted to catch up to Marvel, so they just wanted to pull all this stuff, having 4 or 5 different storylines. But again, I think Zack Snyder's style of directing, it's very dark, very cinematic. I think it works very well for Batman. I think Batman was done very well in this movie. Wonder Woman was done very well in this movie. I think Gal Gadot was a highlight in the movie as Wonder Woman. I think she did a wonderful job. I think Henry Cavill should be a great Batman if the script was right for him to be a lighter, more lighthearted Superman. I think he would be a great Superman, but he was even a darker tone than a Man of Steel, which I don't even know why would you even go a darker tone than Man of Steel, but it was a darker tone. I feel like Lois Lane was very good in Man of Steel, but now she just was kind of just a plot point or a damsel in distress in this movie. I'm like, oh my goodness, why would you do that? The Martha scene, oh my goodness, that would irked me so much. I'm like, why would you do something like that? Why? It doesn't make any sense why you would do that scene of, Martha, his mom's name is Martha, his name's mom's name Martha, they become best friends. I'm like, this is just the dumbest thing I've ever seen. Sorry for that rant. I apologize for that. One of the highlights of the movie is, that warehouse scene of, Batman just beating the shit out of everybody in that warehouse. I'm like, yes, this is what I came here for. I'm like, yes, finally some excitement. The movie was going very slow pace. I felt like it was just like I almost fell asleep until that point. I'm like, finally, I just woke up. It felt like I drank a Red Bull or something because of that scene. There's not a lot of stuff that I really liked about this movie, man. It's Jesse Eisenberg. I think he's a great actor. He was miscast as Lex Luthor. I think Bryan Cranston would have been a way better Lex Luthor. He was not even bald in the movie. We kind of got the after credit scene with Deathstroke, which didn't go anywhere, which I'm kind of sad about. I think a Batman movie with Deathstroke, I think that fight scene would have been crazy, but we didn't get that. But yeah, the movie was very slow paced. There was just very few moments where I was like, yes, this is what I came here to see. And again, I was really pulling for this movie, but it just wasn't what I really wanted to see. And I think I was expecting this to be the next Citizen Kane of comic book movies, which it was not. So, did you guys enjoy Batman vs Superman, or did you guys not enjoy it? Or are you just down the middle? I kind of give it like a 6 out of 10. There was some stuff I kind of enjoyed in the movie. Let me know in the comment section below. Make sure to follow me on Instagram and TikTok at talk.com if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys in another video.